Ibanez RG350EX for this one, and what an absolute breeze to play these are. So let's have a quick listen to it and then I shall tell you what I possibly can. So let's go. Pick up time and starting in the noisy or distorted setting using the bridge humbucker and into the centre. Neck. Let's see how, or if, it cleans up. And on clean, and I've taken the delay off for this, so we'll just have a listen to them nice and natural. And so starting with the bridge again. Into the position between the bridge and the centre. Into the centre. Between the centre and the neck. Onto the neck. And the intonation. Awesome. Right, so let's have a jolly good look round. The Ibanez RG350EX, son of the Ibanez RG350DX. And so RG is Roadstar guitar, 350 is the model number, and EX, as per this one, is for extreme. DX on its dad, which was born in 1998, stood for deluxe. EX is for extreme. So deluxe meant that you got sharp tooth inlays all the way up, and EX means that you get sharp tooth inlays all the way up. I know, clever stuff, isn't it, you see? But there are differences, clearly. So on this one, it does tell you around the back of the headstock that it was made in Indonesia, and that has an I prefix, and then it says 07. These are only made between 2005 and 2010, and so that 07 would clearly indicate that it was made in 2007. You've got those two bolts there which hold the locking nut, which keeps everything nice and in tune, and the rosewood fretboard is, well, for my money, probably preferable to the modern version of this, which I think is called a 470, and the fretboard is made of something that I haven't heard of, can't remember what. So the three-piece Wizard Maple 2 neck is bolted into a basswood body, and you can see the cavity control plate there, which conceals the vibrato unit, and generally speaking they'll have 3 springs in them, and there's a retainer bar that goes on top. But I found that when I was bending the G and then playing the B, the lack of spring tension made the B sound a little flat, so I popped an extra spring in, and that seems to have solved it quite nicely. So yes, the basswood body is a nice thing to have, and as you can see, there's a little bit of buckle rash on the back there. Around the front, there's a bit of a stain on there. I can't imagine what that's from, but maybe a bit of serious buffing could see that sorted out. We've got the Edge 3 vibrato system, which is absolutely superb. It's got the graphite blocks that hold the strings in, and I've done restringing videos on this type of system before, so my advice generally is, if there's no fretwork required, then just do them 1 string at a time, and then you don't lose your position on your floating vibrato bridge there. So pickup wise, we've got, you'll see that it says INF on those pickups. INF is short for Infinity. I think the new version of them is called Quantum. And the new ones, you see, they're only popping out about 8 or 9, whereas this, the back one, is popping out, is it 13 or 15 or something like that? It's a very, very high number. And the bridge, not the bridge, the neck pickup is popping out 11 plus. Centre pickups, general single coil territory, about 5.5. but the new ones, they only pop out about 8 or 9, something like that. So you've got one volume, one tone, and a 5-position blade switch. You've got a dingle-dangle bar, well, I think that's what they're called. This is actually the wrong one. This is a 5mm screw-in, which they don't take at all. They take a double bush push-in, but the one I bought was the wrong one, but this works fine, so that's that. Yeah, 5-position blade switch that takes you to the usual places, from here to those two, and then that one, and then those two, and then this one. And apparently that, yeah, the plate is allegedly, well it does say aluminium. Well, actually it doesn't say aluminium, it says aluminum. But whether it is or not, I don't know. It looks like plastic that's painted that way. So, I like the slab-sided looks of this, nice and chunky. You've got a nice belly curve here, which is a nice comfort feature. And they're just really, really easy to play. They're really easy. The necks are so fast, and they're so... Probably the most difficult thing about these is the restringing. And if you're taking it to your local tech, it doesn't matter, does it? You know, because somebody else is having the pain. Yeah, price-wise, generally speaking, a used one like this will come in about 300 quid. If it's knackered, less than that. If it's mint, probably more than the newest equivalents, because these are revered shred machines. And you don't, you know, I mean, you don't buy them to play polite covers with, do you? It's a rock guitar. You know, they work brilliant, and you can dive bomb the things and octave down, and they until the strings literally dangle off the guitar, and when you release it, it returns perfectly to pitch. How many guitars do that, eh? Right, well, with all that said, I hope that you enjoyed that one as much as I did, and I shall look forward to seeing you on the next one. Adios, amigos. Ta-ra.